Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is not clickbait. If you want to survive most of the content, if not all of the content in ESO, the number one priority that you want to take on each and every build of each and every one of your characters is to sustain that shield. So I'm showing you my sorcerer because I took what was one of my weakest characters in the game and I turned him into a world boss killer. And I'm not even joking. I without a companion, single-handedly have killed 3 world bosses while testing this build. And the main number one priority is that shield. And this will work on any build, any class. It doesn't matter whether you're a tank, a healer, a DPS. If you're able to sustain consistently a shield, you are almost unkillable. Not quite. Like, I also went into PvP and I tested that. Some people just are extremely overpowered and can kill you. But I've significantly increased my survivability in PvP as well. So whether you're running PvE, PvP, whether you're a healer, tank, DPS, whether you're prioritizing magicka or stamina, run a shield. I recommend on your spammable key. That's what I did. You don't necessarily have to do that. As long as you're sustaining that shield, you'll be all right. But this just changed the whole game up for me. I survive almost everything now, as long as I make sure that shield is going at all times. And then also with world bosses, sometimes their abilities can turn off your shield while it's running. You have to keep an eye on that. You have to make sure that if your shield gets turned off, you need to recast that. And I also recommend in your settings turning on timers. So what I mean is, when I cast this, I have 3, 2, 1, and then it's out. And there's a timer on that now, so I can see when it's about to run out. So I cast it, I'm watching it, I'm looking at the enemy, there's an enemy there, I'm looking at him, it's about to run out, I cast it again. And I just make sure that no matter what I'm doing, I'm trying my best to maintain that shield at all times. And now I have made this character to where he will survive almost anything. It's insane. And then I think some people might be turned off by the fact that they have to sustain a shield. Well, there are abilities in this game that will also provide a shield. There are that are not specifically a shield. Like, if you're wanting to do a stamina build, for example, I highly recommend running Cleave from the two-handed skill line. This is an attack. It's an attack that provides a damage shield to you. So instead of just running a shield on your spammable, you could run an attack that provides a shield on your spammable. And then also, I actually don't run a shield skill on one of my healers. I run the Prayer Shawl armor set. So the Prayer Shawl armor set provides a shield whenever I overheal myself or the group. So I'm still trying to sustain a shield on myself and the group, but I'm overhealing instead to provide that shield. So if you don't want to just run just a shield as a spammable, there are other options out there. But the number one takeaway that I hope you all get from this video is sustaining shields will sustain your life. You will hardly ever die. Seriously. It's crazy. And it feels really good. But I hope you guys found this informative. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Laters.